Hello everyone and welcome back to the topic for the compound interest. In the previous lecture, we have almost studied for the various types of formulae regarding the calculation for the compound interest and the amount when the time is calculated as half yearly or in the fraction or in the quarterly basis also. And even when the rate is given as in the fraction form, we have calculated the interest and the amount according to that. In the also in the previous lecture, we have covered almost all types of problems, questions related to it. In this lecture, we are going to start a new topic, that is the growth and depreciation. Now, basically the growth and depreciation is the nothing else related to it. We don't have to study any new formula related to it, but basically I am going to explain you what is a growth and depreciation. Now, in the case of growth, let's say when we invest some money or invest in the mutual funds or anything else, we get the amount related to it in the particular manner, that is we get a growth over there. When we say that in a village population increases by 8% or by 2%, in a city population is increases. So basically that is a growth. The growth is when the amount, when the principal invested is less than the amount, or amount is getting increases. In the depreciation, what is basically it is ki when the rate is decreasing. Rate is decreasing means that when the population is decreased by 2%, or when we invest an amount, it is decreased by a 3% or 4%. That is, the rate is in the negative. So basically, we don't have to study any new formula for the growth and depreciation. All it takes is that for the growth, I can say that amount to be calculated will be equals to, for growth amount to be calculated will be equals to principal 1 plus r upon 100 whole power n, which is the same formula we have studied before. But for the depreciation, the rate will be taken as negative. That is, r will become minus of r. That is, amount will be calculated as 1 minus r upon 100 whole power n. So these are the basic formulas for the calculating for the growth and depreciation. Now we will see some basic calculations over there. Let us say in example 1, we have given the present population of a town is 25,000, and we have it grows at the rate of 4%, 5%, and 6%, or I can take it as an 8% during first year, second year and third year respectively. Now, we have given over a situation that is in which the present population of a town is 25,000, and we have given the growth rate, that is the rate at which the population increases 4% for the first year, 5% for the second year and 8% for the third year. Now we have to find the population, find its population after 3 years. So in this type of question, we have also studied before that when the rate is given for different years, when the different rates are given for the different years, we have studied over their formula, that is amount will be equals to principal 1 plus r1 upon 100 for the first year into 1 plus r2 upon 100 for the second year into 1 plus r3 upon 100 for the third year, and so on if there are different years also. Now just substituting the value over there, we know that the principal amount is equals to principal, that is the total number of population over here given is 25,000, and we have to find for the 3 that is r1 is equals to 4%, r2 is equals to 5% and r3 is equals to 8%. Therefore the amount which is equals to 1 plus r1 upon 100, 1 plus r2 upon 100, 1 plus r3 upon 100. Substituting the values over there, we can get it 25,000 will be equals to 1 plus r1 is 4 upon 100, that is 1 plus 5 upon 100, and the last 1 plus 8 upon 100 for the 3 years. Solving this will be getting as 25,000 into 104 upon 100, 105 divided by 100, and 108 upon 100. Solving this further, we will be getting this as 25,000 into 26 divided by 25, and this will be equals to 21 divided by 20 into 27 divided by 25, which is equals to 29484. Therefore, population after 3 years will be equals to the 2984. That is, after 3 years the population will become 29,484. If we say how much it increases, we will subtract it from the principal that is given is 29484 minus 25,000, which is going to give the population which is increases. Let us see another example in which we have to calculate the depreciation amount in which the rate is going to decrease. We have given another example over here, that is the value of refrigerator which was purchased two years ago depreciates at 12% per annum. If its present value rupees 9680, for how much was it purchased? So now in this question we have given a refrigerator which was purchased 2 years ago, and the today amount, that is the present value of that is rupees 9680, and it depreciates every year, that is depreciates, the rate given is 12% per annum, which was taken 2 years ago. We have to calculate here is that the principal amount, because the amount is given as 9680 which is going to depreciate. So this is basically the example for the depreciation in the compound interest, and we can say that the value of refrigerator or any machine, if I say about car or a scooter or any machine, refrigerator, fridge, the value depreciates every year. That is, value depreciates each and every day, or we can say that value depreciates every year. So in this question we are going to use the same formula, but the rate is taken as negative. So let us say the cost price in which the refrigerator purchased, let the cost price of refrigerator be X, that is the cost price is X. If I say about the present value, then the present value will be equals to S. Present value, if I have to calculate the present value, that is the amount, then it will be going to equals to X minus X into 1 minus, that is the rate is given as 12%, the 12 upon 100 for the year of 2. Now the present value we have given over is 9680, which is going to be equal to X into 1 minus 12 upon 100 whole square. Solving this, we will be getting as 9680 into X, 100 minus 12 divided by 100 whole square, which is going to equal to 9680 into X is equals to X into 22 divided by 25 whole square. Solving the value of X over there, X is going to be equals to 9680 into 25 divided by 22 into 25 divided by 22, and this is going to be further as 12,500. Therefore, the cost price of the refrigerator is 12,500, which was purchased 2 years ago, and the present value is 9,680. So in this lecture we have studied the various types of formulas and the difference of the growth and depreciation. We have also solved some few examples over here. In the next video lecture, we are going to cover various other formulas, various other problems and questions related to it.